Hello world and hello chat. How are you guys doing? Nice to see you. Hello Hava. Once again, I am kind of in the middle of eating. Yeah. But I think I think I'm doing fine. How are you? I see you have once again put me on the just chatting duty. Let's see. What is there to chat about? Well, honestly, my day was pretty calm. Fidi and we're not chatting about Fade. Definitely not. No, my day was pretty calm. I had some places to be for university, so I got to go outside while the weather was really nice and feel productive at the same time. And when I came back and did a bit of work on my game, was pretty relaxing. Oh, and I watched quite a lot of episodes of Apothecary Diary with V, so we're slowly but surely getting to the end of the show. I'm still really enjoying it. I have to say, Apothecary Diaries was much better than I expected. Usually, I'm not so sure about romance animes. Usually they're not my genre, but this one, I like this one. Yeah, in terms of my game, I was trying to implement the state machine for the character today. So basically the typical finite state machine that, from like theoretical computer science, but for a character. So like a falling state, a walking state, an idle state, and so on, to gather rules on what inputs get one state to go into another state, and with instructions on like what happens in what state depending on what. And I'm not quite done with it yet, but at least I have a basic jump now, so the player character can go from the idle into the jump state, and then back into the fall state, and back into the idle state. And, the character jumps, falls, and then stands on the ground again. Like, Sounds like it's not a lot, but you know, it's a start. And it's good that that works. I'll probably have to fine-tune the jump a bit more though. After all, the jump control is quite important in these kinds of games, so I want it to feel good. Thank you for the head pad. Yeah, I also have to say that my ego took a bit of a hit because I copied a lot of this code from other people that already made it. And you know, I'm always like, well, I could also code it myself and see if I can do it. But at the end of the day, I'm not the first person to code a state system for a character. And I won't be the last person, so I might as well use the lessons that others have already learned about this kind of stuff instead of failing several times myself to end with the same result, you know. So basically I just took, I just like looked at the code that someone else made for this kind of system and changed this up a little here and there depending on where I thought that I wanted to do it a bit differently. But yeah, the like basic structure is pretty similar. I mean, in the end, what is coding if it isn't just copying stuff? It's something as trivial as a state machine. I mean, obviously I could have just made a state machine, but the thing is, I would have thought about like how to... Basically it all came down to the best practices. So I was thinking about like how to arrange the references to everything, how to like what different things the state machine needed. For example, I may have not thought about a function on entering or leaving a state, which turns out to be quite important. They had the good idea of allowing each state to play an animation on entering, which is something that I would have only thought of once I like get onto animations way later on. So it's kind of good to include these things from the beginning, you know. Makes my structure nice and workable. So yeah. That's why I copied a lot of this stuff. I think they had a much better idea of what kind of tasks the state machine needs to actually do in the end, which I think is something that comes through actually trying, like, to program more of the game than just the player character. So eventually I would have noticed that maybe these things would have been nice, but I would have had to like retroactively put them in, and now it's better to remember things once you need them. But I will need all of these things, so might as well already include them. Like, these are guaranteed to be needed. You just upload and we'll probably have to refactor everything anyway. No, I didn't add anything that I won't need. But like I said, stuff like playing animations on like state change, that's something that I obviously need, because I need to like start the idle animation when I start the idle state. I need to play the jump animation when I go into the jumping state. But that's something that I wouldn't have thought of from the beginning, you know? I can no longer figure it out anymore. Huh? What's going on, Sigil? Hello? Yeah, also I had to look at some stuff with how the engine handles button presses and events, and how to best arrange those in states. Basically, looking at the code also helped me get acquainted with the engine a bit more. Or if you want to raise events and still make someone else responsible for playing the animation. I mean, I can still play... The animation player is a separate component. I'm just linking the animation player to the state machine. So if I want to play an extra animation from a different place of the game, then I can still access the animation player from that space as well. So, you know, these basic animations I don't think will ever come from somewhere else, because they need to be played so often and always in the same place where it makes sense to include them there. So yeah, basically I just put into the state machine an instruction to tell the animation player to play the animation, which is a separate component that is also somewhere else. So basically I already did signaling to someone else responsible for playing the animation, if I think about it. Who may important announcement until 40. Oh. I see. Well, let's hope she doesn't graduate. Smiley face. Yeah, I already got rid of some things that I didn't think were necessary for me. Like I said, I didn't copy it completely, but I just had it like open while writing my own basically, and large parts of it were things that I thought I would also need, so I just topped them. Might as well. Also, since when do programmers complain about copy-pasting? I thought that was basically our entire job description. Oh. It's not. Are you sure about that? I'm not so sure about that. You know, with most things someone else has already written them much better than you would. Copy-pasted the job description on the script, Kitty. Well, if I understand what I'm copy-pasting and I recognize that it is the better solution, then I don't think so. Being a script kiddie is copy-pasting stuff that you don't understand, but if I understand the code and I'm like, yes, this makes sense, I want to do it in the same way, then I don't think that's being a script kiddie. I think that's just being efficient and intelligent about it. She graduated, so actually it's a binary thing in my mind the whole time. Of the everyone that I followed back in 2021 just gone. And actually after that, then yes, yeah, of course I understand it. Thought a mere copy pasta. Alright, then when I chose the wrong word, okay, I already said that I adapted it when I was copying it, right? Like I said, I didn't just copy it in one piece. I looked at it, was like, yes, this makes sense. Yes, so this is how the engine handles events. And then I just took it, then put it into my game, while changing notes, like some of the less important parts of it that I wanted to do differently. It's just that the main structure is basically identical. But like I said, I think that's mostly because the main structure just makes sense this way. And it looked like there was quite some experience in how the main structure was designed. Which, you know, I was very thankful to just copy over instead of having to trial and error until I achieve that experience myself. One Piece, oh my goodness, the One Piece. Obviously. But yeah. Sadly, even with copy-pasting most of the stuff, there was still a goddamn bug in it. It turns out that the engine successfully managed to enter and leave my jumping state in one frame. So the character was just flying into the sky because he got the momentum from the jump, from entering the jump state, so the upwards momentum, but because he immediately reverted into the idle state, nothing applied gravity to the character to actually put him back on the ground. So that was fun, you know, just flying around. Was nice. Yeah, in any case. I don't know. Copying never feels great. but you have to admit that it's probably worth the amount of time that it saves. Do you not apply gravity constantly? I mean, that's how gravity works. No, I only apply gravity as long as the character is actually in the air without having ground under their feet. Because otherwise I need to constantly apply gravity to them and then check, oh, there's ground underneath their feet, so I need to put their momentum back to 0. Because if you don't reset their momentum constantly but still apply gravity, then you keep increasing the downwards velocity while on the ground, and the moment you walk off a cliff, your character just zooms downwards and instantly teleports to the deepest place of whatever you were trying to jump across. So yeah, I didn't like the idea of continuously applying gravity and just resetting it back to 0 in every frame, so instead I just apply it while the character's actually in the air and needs the momentum. Obviously gravity will not accelerate an object that's blocked. Yeah, but you still need to code it in the engine. So if you code it, then you just apply gravity each frame, then realize I'm on the ground and then reset it to 0. Or you could also just do an if statement and checks if you're on the ground or not and then apply the gravity. But at that point it gets kind of awkward with the state machine, because then you would just need to do... Where would you even implement the gravity at that point? You obviously don't want to implement the gravity in every state of the state machine. So I guess you would need to impart it in the player character. Yeah, I mean you could just impart in a player character to continuously apply gravity whenever you're not on the ground. But I mean, where's the difference in that? Why not just apply it when you're actually in the air? I feel like that's a more elegant solution. I don't think the player character should apply gravity to itself. I mean, that is how it works, though. One else should apply the gravity to the player character. Every character handles their movement on its own. Why would I make... what else would you do? What do you want to make a global controller that just applies gravity to every entity in the scene? That seems a bit like a roundabout way, no? Because I mean, the thing is, the engine doesn't really have a global scope. You can put things into the auto start that basically constantly run in the background, but having those control all characters seems tedious. It's more of a every object gets a script attached that decides how the object behaves. And in this case it feels much more natural to have the player apply the forces that it needs to itself. I mean, in the end there are many ways to do this, right? I feel like it's mostly a preference thing. As long as gravity is applied to the character whenever the character needs it, doesn't really matter, does it? I'm also using a function to find out what gravity is applied to the character, which is global, meaning that it accounts for all external gravity sources and the global gravity constant. So it's not like I need to go into every single entity and change the gravity if I want to change the gravity for the game. So I wouldn't say that it is a bad solution. That's why, no. And you know, it works. So at the end of the day, it works. External gravity sources, what kind of setting is your game? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna use any of those yet. There's just something that the engine supports. You can add like artificial gravity sources, which honestly doesn't necessarily need to be gravity, it could also just be something like wind, right? If you just place a gravity source to the right of the screen that constantly accelerates everything towards it, then you basically have implemented a simple wind mechanic, you know, that constantly pulls the character towards that direction. So yeah, stuff like that. In any case, so basically to summarize the system, the player character has like functions that are called every time an input is signaled. These functions I have now configured to delegate the input handling to the state machine. The state machine, depending on what state it is currently in, handles the input and transits into a different state or remains in the same one, with obviously side effects depending on what is necessary for that state, like accelerations or other things, you know. And also plays the animations that are necessary for these things. And yeah, that's basically it. Basically, I just made the state machine as a controller for the player character, but I implemented it in a way where it's general enough that I can also use the same class for all my enemies and neutral NPCs. So I'm just going to use the same state machine to control the behavior of all moving entities that actually have like different states. I made like all the substates modular, so you can like create a state machine with like different substates or create new substates if necessary. Then you can link them together in the editor and they will automatically work with each other. So I think that's gonna help me quite a lot. Obviously, none of these design decisions are also stuff that I copied, because like I said, it just made sense what the person was doing. Those are good design decisions that I would be happy to also have in my game. In any case, yeah, to completely get back to the beginning of this discussion, I always feel a bit weird about copying stuff because my ego is like, why, you could have done that yourself, you know, and proven to yourself that you can actually code it yourself. But then I'm like, okay, that would have taken like several extra hours and like a lot of try and error to like figure out what works well and what is maybe more beautiful than other solutions. Then I would have had to like think about the modularity and how to best design that. And at the end of the day, who gives a shit, you know? The game needs to work. And I'm sure that this person also learned a bunch of these concepts from looking at what other people did before them. That's how systems like these evolve, you know? Everyone like improves them a little bit and then the next person copies them from the previous person. So at the end of the day, I feel like it doesn't really make sense to not use these resources that I have at my disposal. Let's say, for instance, when it doesn't work that way, well, maybe it should. Because if you look at the code that someone else has written before you for the same thing, and you look at what they have managed with that, then you can decide based on that, you know, where to improve it, what things worked actually well. Most suckers suffer because of cookies, they just copy paste everything while thinking about it. Well, I can at least assure you that I did think about everything I copy pasted. Like I said, I read through the entire code that the person wrote, and I understand what every single line does, and I also understand why they are there. And then I thought about if I wanted to make changes. I made the changes that I wanted, but those were basically just minor changes at some places where it basically fits better for my game if it just changed. And yeah, then I took the parts that I wanted. End result works in some special cases, the ones where I choose to test but not in general. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I also don't need to create like a general purpose state machine. It is a state machine for like player characters and enemies specifically, and I think for that I have copied the correct parts. So yeah, I do think that I thought about it. Of course I could be wrong, but I at least am of the opinion that I thought it through, and that I came up with the best way of using the stuff that the person made. Once again, of course I could be wrong, but at least that's what I think. It's gonna... time will tell if I need to make more changes to it. But you know, I can at least say that I understand what they did, so if I need to make changes, I know how. So that's also good, I guess. Yeah. A few of the next things that I wanted to do was, I wanted to try and implement a system where the jump height scales with how long the jump button is pressed, which is a classic. Then I wanted to implement faster falling. So basically the gravity gets stronger once you have reached the highest point of your jump. I've seen some people talk about that in like the tutorials that I watched and the code examples that I looked at. And basically, if you increase the gravity at the highest point, but that's not how gravity works, I know, but it's actually how gravity is often made in games. Because if you increase the gravity once you reach the highest point, you get to the ground quicker, meaning that you have a lot more control over your character, since you can jump again sooner and continue your control from there. So, by making the character fall faster after they have reached the height of your jump, the jump feels a lot more controlled. And I honestly have to say it's interesting what kinds of things you discover if you like look behind the scenes. For example, this is something that I never noticed until I looked through these like code segments. But that's another thing that I mean, right? If I implemented the jump myself, I would have just implemented the like physically accurate jump, right? So you like get an upward force and then gravity gets you back down. That's what I would have implemented in a vacuum. But because I looked at other people's code and I copy the parts that make sense from there, I now understand that maybe I should also copy this part or at least adapt it into my code. So I think that this like patchworking of other people's work, as long as you like understand what they have done and you patchwork it properly, is actually quite beneficial. Because it allows you to, like I said before, learn from other people's experiences and allows you to adapt the, in quotation marks, industry standards that has been developed for certain things like jumps, which you maybe wouldn't have come up with on your own. Yeah, anyway. So much for that. That's my rant. But I can already tell that if I ever do a stream like coding process, well, I'm gonna get backseated pretty hard, huh? Please don't flame my coding skills. I'm just a poor little programmer. I'm just trying my best. Yeah. Right, anyway, we've been talking for a while. Let's get on with the show, shall we? Alright, what I wanted to start with today is actually a bit of Pokemon Pocket, because the new pack released and I need to open some booster packs. You know, might as well do it on stream, right? Make content out of it or something. I'm sure that justifies my expenses, Copium. Alright. We gotta get Gap here. True. That reminds me, I actually traded with Tasty today. Tasty actually gave me... Where is it? Here it is. Tasty traded me this Shaman here. The German Shaman. So now I have the 1-stars of this expansion completed. And yeah, this is the new expansion. I only opened my 3 daily packs so far. But I already got some nice things. I got a Pikachu EX, you know, the classic. And I got a Shiny in my second pack. How dare you use such a dirty tactic against me, Simpty? Hey God! What do you mean dirty tactic? I'm just an innocent little robot. I would never use dirty tactics. Unless they help me win. Or give me any other benefit. Unless she was going to take a bath and she stopped me midway. Right, Kyle. In that case, I'm gonna open these packs a bit quickly for you, so you can have your bath. But yeah, I was just saying that Gap is the stinky one. Oh, it's a hello Gap. I don't think I said hello yet. But yeah, I was just saying that out of my second free pack of the day, I actually got a shiny Pachirisu. So I already got one of the shinies. Very beautiful. But yeah, I only opened the 3 packs so far. So let's open some extra packs, shall we? We don't have as many packs as last time, because that would get a bit expensive over time. So we're just gonna open 20 today, you know? Just a little bit at the beginning of stream. Hopefully get some good stuff. Maybe a cool shiny? Uvu, please? Oh god, that was really laggy. True, nice, I got none yet, the game is clearly paid to win. I will have you know that I got the shiny before I spent any money today. Which I clearly didn't do. I would never spend money on a mobile game. It's late because of all the shinies, clearly. Let's see it. There, not a single special pack. You lied to me, Hover. Alright, Charmander. That was a very sad first pack. Kadabra, Ekans, Voltorb. Ah yes, Cry for Help. That's also a move that I know quite well. Oh, a new Steel type. Oh, also maybe for... Does your PC not work properly now, by the way? Oh, you mean Gap's PC? Yeah, I read about the stuff in the channel. Why are my emotes so strange? What have you done? They look normal to me. Where was I? Right, so basically I should mention that I haven't looked at any of the new cards yet, so every time I'm putting a new card I'm gonna also read it and be surprised at it. And this sounds quite interesting for the Dialga deck, right? It's basically Celebi. I mean, it's like much worse than Celebi since it's an evolution that needs 3 energy instead of 2 to attack. But to go with Dialga, that could be quite nice. I changed Rakuda once more, now I'm with the new one. I changed orientation and worked. Nice. Finally worked, let's go. Alright, Weedle, Hitmonlee. At least we're getting a bunch of new ones. Oh my god, why did they give Rock Trio an EX? Seriously? One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 3 times, and each deals 50 damage. I mean, I guess that's okay. Seems kinda meh. Well, at least I have it now, for the collection, you know. Oh, and the Spiritomb. Nice, nice. Ah, the furry Pokemon. I love Gimmighoul. Such a funny looking Pokemon. Of course, gotta have another Lickitung. What is it with this game and Lickitungs? I feel like Lickitung has gotten more cards and love than some much more beloved cards. Have you seen the secret mission that you need a Gimmighoul? I don't think so. Like I said, I haven't really looked at anything about the new update, so I'm basically blind here. Each player shuffles the cards in their hand into a deck, then draws that many cards. Oh, interesting. I don't think that's that good. I mean, I guess it can help you find evolutions. Well. And another Lickilicky, of course. What would we do without a Lickilicky in the expansion? That would be unheard of. Oh, Beedrill. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active pro. Oh! Damn, that sounds surprisingly good. 2 energy for 80 damage. It has a lot of HP. It's nothing much, you just need to get Nice Eye and Gimmighoul to get a Go emblem. Who the fuck has the time to get 99 Gimmighouls? The fuck? But yeah, Beedrill seems interesting. Obviously it's a 4th evolution, which makes it a bit hard to get. But it may be worth it. A lot of HP, a really good attack for only 2 energy, and it's also on the opponent. Seems like a good card. Definitely needs some testing. Oh hey, Buizel! The first 1-star of the expansion. Cute. Oh, a shiny pack. You can see the background being all rainbowy. What do we have? What do we have? But it's not shiny, but we take those. The Beedrill is annoying. I tried to face him against NPC. I had Charles attack and he smashed me. This is with furry Pokemon, but as well. Couldn't charge quick enough. Yeah. What does Lucario do in this expansion? This attack also for your sure if you pass bench Pokemon. Interesting. I'm not sure that's worth it. An evolution 100 damage for 3 energy, and the only upside is where it deals 42 and a bench Pokemon? No. This may not be worth playing. But in any case, I'm happy that we got a 2-star. I would have been even happier if it was with 2-star shiny, but I guess I shouldn't ask for too much. Getting a 2-star is already quite good. Colmo. Matchup. And last pack of the first 10. Oh, we got another Pinsir. Interesting. This could actually make Barry viable, right? So Phil's actually a pincer, that's pretty good. With Barry you can use 1 leaf energy for an attack that deals 50 and additional damage possibly. Could be interesting. All in all, not too bad. We got 2 EX cards, a 1-star and a 2-star. Pretty good. Hey, 6,000 cards. Don't look, chat, I swear I'm not addicted. Very nice, that already fills out the collection quite a bit. Alright, we already got half of the cards collected. Obviously the second half is way harder, but you know, it's a good start. Right, the second and last 10 pull-off today. Wish me luck. Hopefully we get at least 1 shiny, come on. Well, we really did not get a single rare pack. That's pretty depressing. Well, but we got another 1-star. That's some nice artwork. Alright, I will stop complaining now. Yeah. I'm happy with this pulse. That's trippy, man. I still get why these rare packs show up and sometimes not, but the cards are great. Well, sometimes, I mean, basically there's just a chance to get a rare pack. And rare packs have a higher chance to have better stuff. But you can still get all the stuff in a normal pack, and you can also say get not as great stuff in a rare pack, but just like better chances, basically. Alright. Poker Satan indeed. What do you do? Once during a turn you may take an energy from the energy zone and attach it to his Pokemon. If used, this ability your turn ends. Counter Impact also does 20 damage to itself. Okay, so it's a basic Pokemon that can attack on the second turn if you're going second. Because you attach an energy to it and it charges, you attach an energy and it charges, oh never mind, on the third turn. Because it still ends your turn. It's still interesting to have the ability to skip your attack in order to get 1 extra energy. I'm not quite sure how good that is. But it's definitely a beautiful card that I'm very happy to have. No, I kind of skipped that Winkit off. Oh, and you added Kazam. Psychic Suppression. Okay, it just deals a bunch of bench damage. Huh? And we're happy to have you, Cinti. Aww. This also never shiny pack. What is it gonna be? Oh my god! Yeah, you know, maybe you're onto something. Maybe the game is pay to win. You know? Maybe the game really is pay to win. What the fuck? How did I get 2 immersive Girativas in 1 10 pull? For the relic, for real, for real. Is it clearly pay to win? Yeah. You know, now we just need to also pull the crown rare in this 10 pull. And maybe also 2-star shiny, and then we can call it Drake for real, for real. We're getting some pretty good Pokédex completion. a Pokemon Center lady. And a Magma. Oh, the Kakuna, right, that was missing. Alright, the second half of the Sand Pool is quite uneventful, but like I said, I don't think I have any grounds to complain. Red, during this turn attacks display a Pokemon to 20 damage to one's active Pokemon EX. Okay, so a better Giovanni, but only against the EX Pokemon. Oh no. Seems kind of gimmicky. Oh, yeah, sure, I will also take the normal Giratina. I mean, why not? Yeah. I guess. Hey, ignore this chat. I definitely didn't make a deal with PokeStation or anything for this 10 pull. You have to believe me. I didn't make a deal with PokeStation. Rather strong. Hey, I'll have to try it out. Isn't he getting a peasant Giratina? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know. 2 massive Giratinas? Pretty okay. We take those. Yeah. Alright, how's the Pokédex looking? Honestly, we're still missing more cards than I expected. But we have a pretty solid start. As obviously is the 4 more 1-stars. I can't believe we got a 2-star and 2 freaking Giratina EXs and 2 10-folds. That was pretty insane. And just a happy shiny. Being happy in the corner, I guess. Right, I don't think I have enough for another 10 pull. Yeah. How much do I have left? Alright, we can do 2 more pulls. I'm just gonna do those. Surely in those 2 pulls we're gonna pull something crazy, right? Alright chat, what pack should we take? Then... you. Signs are quite rare. I guess they wanted to make things real hard, yeah. I mean, in the end of the day, you don't need the shinies, right? They're just another, like, fancy shiny. 2 more Giratina EX, true! I say 4 to the right next time, Santi. Alright, we're gonna do 4 to the right next. Silver Connotator your taste. For each chapter, discard a random energy from your opponent's active oh god. Why did they introduce anti-misty? No! Why would you do this? Very lazy to your heart, you say, clearly. Oh god, I really hope that Team Rocket grunts is not a good card. Red sounds super toxic. Forward gap, 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get it. Well. With Cindy's luxury, just discard wherever amount of energy her opponent has. Nope, sadly, nothing. But that's fine. Like I said, I think I lost any right to complain after we pulled 2 immersive Giratinas and 1 10 pull, you know. Oh, hey, Pickle. Nice to see ya. That's the way to start. That's the best way, clearly. Right, oh, just Taurus, okay. Time to unstinky myself, yes. Go unstinky yourself and return afterwards to call us peasant stinky. See ya. Ah yes, they had to put the tentacle mission into the game. Very important. Shadows of the Distortion World. Ah yes, to Giratina. Bewitching World. As the wind blows, okay, it's just a Driftloon line. The Noodling Frenzy is just the Beedrill line. If we just make a mission for every single evolution line. Ah yes, collect Pinsir. Get to Pinsir. Makes sense. At least it does exactly what the mission is saying. Alright, the Lucario line. Punching and kicking, it's what I do as well. Flamingo. Exploding all over the place. Sauce. And just get Spiritomb. Okay. I got a lot of like small missions this time. Huge hammer. Ah yes, the huge hammer mission. Expanding body, huh? I guess you could say that. Yay, collect metal type cards. Boys, any good wonder picks? Anything interesting, maybe? Oh, what the frick is this? Okay. It's just a Wooper variant. I wonder if shiny Pokemon even appear in the Wonder Pick. Probably not. That's a really nice full art. Huh. Oh my god, they gave God a card. Well, I suppose that concludes our pack opening. I would say that we can safely say that Streamer Luck is real. You know? Quite successful indeed. Let me change the game. I'm back into it hates me on no. Welcome back. Right, and now I need to start the game and make sure that you guys can actually see it. Where is it? Well, why is OBS not accepting? the game. Let me change scene real quick. Ah, there we go. But for some reason it doesn't appear to be showing up. That's not good. I guess I will restart the game. I love it when all streaming-related things just work on my first try. That's the best thing about streaming, honestly. I seriously don't understand why it is not being captured. Well, OBS sometimes has this problem where I can select the window, but it doesn't show up at all. The one scarf is real. Oh my god, the one scarf! Oh, there we go. Why is this so big? That's what she said. I know. Let me make it smaller. Alright, that seems good. Alright. It's interesting that I can annoy her in the main menu. I didn't notice that last time. Anyway, let's do a new game. And this time I want to just do everything she wants and try to stay with her from the beginning. And afterwards we're gonna try to do the opposite of what she wants. Because I want to see what is inside the oven and the vent and stuff like that. Right, here we go. I love how the nodding is just saying, oh, we're ready. Bet she's making steamed hams in our oven, clearly. I guess I'm gonna try doing some TCG opening this weekend. Oh, nice. Then, I already know everything. I'm smart. I'm very smart. So I know everything there's to know, clearly. Right. I guess no sense in interacting with everything. Let's just get right to it. Download the app. What's the worst that could happen? Yay, waifu. Hi, Yasumita. I've missed you. Hi, so I'm just gonna once again go with good old Cinti. Just wipe your hard drive off and you forget game. Ooh. Of course, I mean, tidying up is great. I love tidying up. So of course I would also love helping you with it. None of this was sarcasm, clearly. I'm sure you will be pleased to hear that today I went to Aldi and bought 2 bottles of mouthwash. Oh, is their sugar content also too high to be used as a disinfectant? That reminds me, I watched someone else's playthrough of mouthwash after we finished it. And I realized that the entire sexual assault subplot completely went over my head. I'm very bad at reading people, god damn it. How did I miss the entire, rape subplot? It's right there. God damn it. Don't worry, so we know it's sarcasm after all we know about your madness. Now when we kiss Howard will be minty fresh, let's go! Fortunately mouthwash from ideas never sugar, no alcohol, damn. Not good mouthwash. Yeah, of course, let me get that chicken soup. Chop the vegetables. Rub, rub, rub. I love chopping vegetables. It's my favorite. Right, I forgot that she made me buy her a TV. That reminds me, I haven't tried out all the minigames last time, I think. I haven't tried out this one. Go. Well, this has quite some relevance to the later plot. Okay, so we're just disassembling these. You better hide them. Yes. Alright, that was easy. Oh my goodness, look at all those hats. Oh, right, what else could we do? I don't know, just gonna play. Ouch. This is what you're doing to Mita right now. Yes, clearly. I wonder if I get an achievement if I just play this one over and over again. Since I can technically play this one 5 times in a row. How much do I have need for the TV? I completely forgot. No, that's enough. Alright. What if I buy the big TV or the bed? Oh, I can't. The game doesn't let me know. She's so happy, yeah. Nothing in there. Just don't look in the oven. Alright, well, if you say so, then I'm not gonna look into the oven. After all, this is the full Mita obedience run. Yeah, sure. The perfect run for Cinti. Ah, I see, we're back to the strategy of saying something that I'm gonna say fuck you for and then head-petting me to appease me. Ugh.
うにかして、実はね。
Alright, here we go again. Another wild ride.
今から君はスマートフォンを。
Alright, here we are. You are the best submissive obedient bottom move. Didn't you forget a headpad after that one? Feel like you should have put a headpad after that one. There's a wide headpad. Oh my god, it was so wide that I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the headpads between all the wideness. Button. Alright, take this. I forgot if I already found the cartridge for this meter. I don't even know if the cartridge is around here. Depending on how fast we are gonna be done with these alternative things we want to try out, maybe we're gonna go for some cartridge hunting. Alright, fast but what was the last thing we needed? I forgot. God, it's the pensive is right next to us. Alright. Ready to run. Boop. Are you gonna do a modded run of me side? What kind of mods did the community make? Are there any ones where to do not violate Twitch Tors? Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to switch our outfit for Meta. Oh well. The standard outfit is quite nice. I don't know. Hey. I see. I have no clue what must have been done. I guess we can have a look at the Steam page after we're done. If I remember. Find out what sorts of wacky things have been introduced by the community. Game is being very silent for some reason. Oh, that was a nice hand. Alright, there's another one. As with all of them, I forgot. We only played this game last week, but I already forgot. I know that. That's one. That's two. Oh, it's just a window cleaner, don't worry about them. Oh, okay, good. If that's the case, then and everything's fine. Where's the last one? Am I being senti-blind? Probably. Oh, never mind. There it is. Are you being senti-blind? Shut out. Right, gotta put the letters back. Very important. Alright. Oop. And here we go. Yay! It worked! Happy!
やっと会えたね。すっごく嬉しいよ。聞きたいことはたくさんあると思うけど、ほら、見ての通りだよ。私がこの特別な装置を作ったの。1秒でも早く私のところに来てほしくて。でも、どういうわけか、君はゲームの別のバージョ
Imagine you
ン
beam
の中
someone
に
into your reality and they just run around in circles.
話せば長くなるの。とにかく君に会えてよかった。
Together at last. Alright, go to the kitchen. We gotta give her the glasses. Very important.
でも、かけることはできるよ。私に似合うかな。
Yes.
さあ、行こう。これからはかけたままにするね。
Very nice. Waifu has acquired glasses. I still know what's up with these. Like, why are there these, like, weird cans from time to time? I can't collect them. They like totally look like collectibles, but I just can't. It's very confusing. Ah yes. Inconspicuous.
お腹空いてる？一緒に料理しない？
Yeah, sure.
こっち、人参をお願い。
Alrighty.
私
Yeah,
たちは
shut
今
up, shut up
ゲーム
talking.
の中だよ。
No need to talk. We just need to chop carrots. Let me chop carrots? Chop, 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 chop. Bro, I'm
ハ
literally...
サミをもらえる？
This,
バスルームに
that's
ある
such
よ。
a sus motion. Just like moving the mouse up and down the entire time. Yeah, that was a disaster bonk. Glorious disaster. Vent? What vent? I don't see any vent. I just need scissors where I need to bring to my one true love.
まずは座って。ソースはどう？
And of course we also take the sauce. Gotta take the love sauce.
愛のソースだよ。
Mints are only for imposters. True, and we're not an
世
imposter.
界観のコントラスト変わってるって思うよね。
The love sauce. Selsinger shake my ass. Ooh.
おしゃべりしない？食事の前に。
Chatting? Ew. Imagine chatting with people.
ボナペティ。
Great chat. Social skills 100. Ah yes, the love drugs.
もう全部食べたの？私の分は全然減らないよ。
You know, just getting a little drugged. It's healthy.
大丈夫？どんな感覚か教えて。そっか、わかった。あれかもしれない。起き上がれる？
Alright. Bonjour. You know, I still very much like this camera angle that the game is forcing me to have. Like, I literally cannot look anywhere else. Do you guys think that sometimes the camera angles in anime are a bit weird? No, why?
薬だよ。
well.
すぐに気分が良くなるから。鏡の前に立ってみて。ほら、飲んで、待ってるから。
Yeah, sure. Nom 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 nom. Nothing wrong with taking some
気
pills.
分はどう？良くなった？私たちはゲームの中にいるんだよ。ここでは何もかもがずっとシンプルなの。ちょっと頑張っただけでとっても大きな成果が得られるんだ。それがゲームの条件なの。単純化。人参1本を切っただけで3本分がすぐに出来上がる。
Yeah. There. I wish I could, like, skip the main character's dialogue a bit faster. And for some reason, he's talking very slowly. Can I maybe increase the speed? Oh, I didn't know that there was a checklist in the menu. If I knew that, I would have played the console game from the very beginning. Okay, no, sadly not. Can I increase the camera angle though? That reminds me, we still need to use the photo mode on her in the shower. That's also something we still need to do. Very important indeed. Clearly. So yeah, we need to use shower photo mode. We need to open the safe. We need to defy her. We need to go with whatever she says. What else do we still need to try? Was there anything else? What? No bonking.
目が覚めたの？君が鏡の前でフリーズしてたから、その間に出て行ったの。
Brad loved freezing in front of the
配
mirror.
置を変えてみたんだ。君がもっと快適に過ごせるように。つまり、部屋が一列じゃなくなって、元通りになったってだけ。 こっちの方が快適に思えるようになるよ。
Yeah, totally. Alright, so when we play a console game. Well,
よくある
right after the living
部屋
room
の
has
ローディング
loaded.
が間に合ってないんだ。もう少し待ってて。
Just like real life, for real, for real. Oh, for fun.
この世界はまだ完璧じゃないってだけ。私たちはこの
Blah
世界
blah
の
blah, we're
コアに
being
ローディン
loaded
グされてるの。
by the world's core, yep.
よくある話でしょ。
Can I play some video games? Please, Mom. Please, I just want to play some video games. Mom,
そうだ。
please.
二人でビデオゲームやらない？それかカードゲーム。どっちがいい？
Thanks, Mom. School might be over and you're just into some video games, shaking my head.
このゲームは格闘ゲームだね。どっちがより酸っぱいかを確かめる。すごく面白いゲーム。
Whoa. That's... Yeah, she only has 2 games. She's not a true gamer.
このゲームでは
One
君
brain
はただ
cell.
ペンギンになって滑るだけでいいの。
A penguin sitting around. Let's play the fighting game.
私と戦おう。君は私に4回勝つ必要があるの。行くよ。最初は手加減してあげるね。
What? Why can I not hit her? Oh, do I also need to... Okay, I also need to duck. I see, ducking is overpowered in this game.
さあ、全力で行くよ。
Damn, Chad, we got called a good boy. Does that do something for you? Also, this is a very complicated fighting game. Just spamming attack is truly the one overpowered strategy.
ここからは私も真剣にやるよ。
Truly the superior strategy of just hammering E.
倒せるかな？
Eh? Oh no, she found the overpowered strategy!
これじゃつま
No!
んないよ。 君の
Yes, I got her.
すごいよ。その指使いが最高。
Ah yes, my fingers are very amazing. I hear that very
そ
often.
れともここで終わりにする？
Hey, and I got an achievement for it. Let's go. True Game has 1,000 games, of which 950 are unplayed. True. Goodbye. Why, yes, Hava, you're a very good boy. A very good boy. God, I parked. Alright, let's see what this one is about.
簡単だよ。雪玉を集めるの。もちろん
Okay, just collect
雪玉が
snowballs.
一番多い人の勝ち。ツーランド
Gotcha.
一緒に遊ぼう。
Right. Wait. I got very confused. Left where I was.
私の雪玉の方が多いよ。
Oh god. What a clusterfuck of a game. The controls are so ass, man. It's insane how ass they are. Damn, I've already lost. Misa has more balls than Cinti, saw it with Zine.
遅すぎるよ。前の試合をまだ引きずってるの？
Damn it, she doesn't even let me replay that, huh?
よし、それじゃあ次はカードで遊ばない？私のベッドルームで。
Ah, so you get to do both. How about we play some cards in my bedroom? You see, I have these Pokemon cards, but I would like to show you in my bedroom. So.
それじゃあゲームを始めましょう。簡単に説明するね。机の上のチップはその時の勝負で使うパラメータの種類を表しているの。例えば、
You know,
ハートならライフ。
that's when you show her your Duck Trio chat, if you get what I'm saying.
もし君のハート、
Oh,
ライフの数値が
ignore
私より
me.
も大きい場合は君の勝ち。カードを取って。
Right, what do we have?
いいカードを引けた。先に出すね。
This time I also understand this game a lot better. Okay, hearts. Yeah, this one.
ゴブゴブ。攻撃力で勝負だ。次は君だ
Alright,
よ。
strength. In that case, I'm gonna play one of these.
全く同じ。今度は防御力だね。君の番だね。
Defense. Alright, we have one strong defense card, but that's the only one.
引き分けだね。ライフ比べだよ。君の番だね。
Highest health. By running out of good cards, chat. Oh no.
全く同じ。
Literally all
今度は防
draws.
御力だね。
Kind of a bad game, not gonna lie. Okay.
音？
I like how, at the point where we were no longer capable of drawing our main characters, like, what are those songs over there? Eh,
でもそこには
clearly we care about the songs, there's not just an excuse to stop playing when we're about to lose.
どうしてまただ。何するの？そこは私の下着。
Maybe I want to see that underwear, you
どう
know?
して
Have you
信じ
ever
てくれ
considered
ないの？
that?
私、何か間違ったことしてる？私はただ私と一緒にいてほしいだけなの。どうしてそんなにクローゼットにこだわるの？ただ、この世界には4つの部屋があるだけなの。それだけじゃ足りない？お願い、私と一緒にいて。
What? Sure, let's just
わかった。
say referral.
何？本気？私、てっきり。すっごくドキドキしてる。
I'm
ちょっとだ
overjoyed
け混乱してるけど。
and a little confused.
それなら、お願い。私のそばにいて、永遠に。
Alright, I unlocked the achievement. Can I stay with you? Hey, we're part of the game now. That's cool. Right. Time to sit next to my waifu. Peaceful mode now available? What do you mean peaceful mode? Well? The fuck is peaceful mode? Is it just like the game? But, do we want to go for school or vampire, Chad? I kind of like the, dark school outfit. Let's go with that. Pew! Alright, so what the heck is this peaceful mode? Well, this mod is still in development. It's so expensive that developers haven't managed to finish it yet. But don't worry, they promised it will be included in a major update coming soon, and look at you, already ahead of the curve by unlocking access. Now all that's left is to wait. So what is peaceful mode? It's your chance to reconnect with Mita in a completely different way. She'll be overjoyed to spend more time with you, from morning to night in a world brimming with fun and surprises. Expect heartfelt one-on-one conversations, sharing cookies, playing games, and plenty of hilarious moments together. Damn, no peaceful mode for us. Alright. Let's see. I guess we just start a new game? Yeah, let's just start a new game and now do all the stuff that she doesn't want us to do. When we choose violence, exactly. Peace was never an option. Literally. Quite literally. I need no tutorial. The tutorials for first time waifu datas, and I have experience. They call me Rizzy for a reason. Who calls me Rizzy? That's not important.
はじめまして。あなたのお名前は?
When I sent tea.
あのね、急いでたから部屋が片付けるの。
Boo! She doesn't even have a changed sprite in the minigame. Boo! Lazy developer. Boo! Hey, oh, I'm just kidding.
どうもありがとう。
Alright, back to it. I want to see what's in that
あ
oven.
のね、もうチキンスープの材料を買ってきてくれる？それじゃあ。
Alright, need to quickly replay the minigame. Get the potato. Why do we only have a single potato? This doesn't really seem like enough food for 2 people.
今日は小さめで
I'm definitely not
アンテナのついた
gonna be satiated after this meal.
お金を稼いで
I will continue to hunger. I don't know, let's do this one, I guess. since this seems like the fastest way to earn money. Alright, then we just buy her the TV and then we're done. Right, I think the next minigame was already the oven. Yes, alright. Let's find out what the frick is in that oven. Hello, oven. Oh, hey, a chainsaw. Why not? We love chainsaws in the oven. Good old steamed chainsaw, my favorite meal. Ta till again there. Roll, I'll clean this up. They're all done, let's keep looking elsewhere. And for God's what you just saw, okay? Yeah, sure. Is an achievement for looking? Ah, that's funny. One of us an achievement for looking literally anywhere except for the right place. Oh. Ayo. We got monies. Hey, rubber ducky. Oh, and a knife. Which is completely normal. I like how she makes a fuss about the chainsaw but doesn't care if we find a knife. There you go. Yeah. I really wish there was like a skip function. Then again, maybe if the peaceful mode is still being implemented, maybe the developer will also add a skip function at some point. Because knives are perfectly normal. Yeah, and so are chainsaws, you know, I don't see the problem. Alrighty, here we are. Oh my goodness, I'm inside a game. I could do happen. I did not see that coming. But Mita is a bit embarrassed that he found out that she does woodworking. Ah, I see. Ale? I didn't see the underhill over there. Very cute. So I think that because when Sachume donated field for Misa, yes. I'm sure she will still manage to fulfill her woodworking dreams. After all, she is very skilled with that chainsaw. Oh. The pencil spawns in different places? That's interesting. Yeah, you have to encourage her, clearly. Maybe you can have her practice by letting her work your want. Ooh. And she should also use the chainsaw for that, correct? Just for reference purposes, you know, I have to ask. Alright, what exactly was my objective? Right, I need to find the batteries. Wanna play? Depends, what are we playing? Tic-tac-toe? Chess? League of Legends? Who knows? League of Legends. Of course. Alright. And that's all for batteries. And this time I'm also just gonna leave the love on the floor. I don't care about love in this playthrough, I hate everyone. There is no love here. Only unbridled anger. Girl. Hatred. Girl. Even me? Clearly I've always hated. Obviously. Alright, let's click here. And then it's time to move on. So yeah, hate, yes. I was angry, I remember, very angry. Well. What if I don't let her appear? Can't leave the room without looking away? No? Teleports behind you. Angry Cinnamon Roll. Garou.
見ての通りだよ。私がこの特別な装置を作ったの。1秒でも早く私のところに来てほしくて。
Blah
でも
blah blah
どういうわけ
blah
か
blah
君
blah
はゲ
blah
ームの
blah
別のバージョンの
blah
中に
blah
入り込んじゃった。
Hey,
blah.
Stinky!
その中で私
Welcome
は
back, Gab.
話せば長くなるの。とにかく君に会えてよかった。
I hope you had a nice show, Ma. I still can't believe that the first thing she does is flash us. You missed the good ending. We did everything she wanted and we stayed in the game together with her. And everything was happy and fine. Not refreshing, my emotes came back to normal. That's nice.
お腹空いてる？一緒に料理しない？
So yeah, this time we're going for the pure unbridled hatred run.
人参をお願い。私たちは今ゲームの中だよ。ほら、手伝って。
Actually, maybe I should play the video games at least, so that I can get a rematch. Because I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for winning
ありが
that.
とう。ハサミをもらえる？バスルームにあるよ。
Alright, first things first, let's try to escape through the vent. Theoretically, can actually remember one specific scene, I don't know if I should tell because it could be spoilers. We already played through the game, right? So, should be fine. Oh, hello. May remember from once anticipated history. True, could be. Dolisa? What kind of name is that? Found some nice cartridges. And I remember one specific scene. Well, we are basically just trying to do all the things that we didn't do last time, so I don't think anything could be a spawn at this point. We already played through the game once.
まずは座って。ソースはどう？
No.
残念。もっと風味豊かになるのに。
Oh, we can even ask about the cartridges. Huh. When the meanwhile for reals you are streaming and he shows you hentai to get you banned. What? Huh? That didn't happen to me.
何かおかしいの？カートリッジ？
But now I'm interested.
調べようよ。でもその前にまずはご飯を食べよう。ハサミをちょうだい。
I need to check if it's this game. Give me a minute. Well, if it is in this game, I clearly missed it. Think if that were the case, it wouldn't be allowed on Twitch. Probably.
食事の前に。ボナペティ。
No, don't want to talk to you. Yes, food without any sauce.
もう全部食べたの？私の分は全然減らないよ。
Yeah. Hi, so the only thing that changes is the heart effects. Was a babe, that's why I didn't want to
大
spoil.
丈夫？どんな感覚か教えて。そっか。わかった。あれかもしれない。起き上がれる？
Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Dum-de-dum.
薬だよ。すぐに気分が良くなるから。鏡の
Ah,
前に
yes.
立ってみて。
I love it when the pills make me feel better. Is there a possibility to not take them? Doesn't seem like it. I can't fight the clip skillishly clearly, so I look
良
harder.
くなった？
You know, Gap, I'm afraid that I have to ask at this point, but did you maybe download the wrong me site? Did you maybe download it from the wrong website? I feel like, could that be the reason why I can't find the clip now?
1
Shit.
本を切っただけで3本分がすぐに出来上がる。
Alright. So much for that. I'm sure I saw a clip where the game did this, so I'm just not sure if it's this game. Yeah, but it was probably a different one. But just let me quickly have a look at the Have Steam achievements. What are we missing? Aha, we're missing something called some achievement with description and some description. Save of life. Ah, penguin conundrum. Have a snowball. Okay, so that's for winning the penguin game. The great dance, left, right, center. Okay, that's for winning the dance mini game. Found you. Okay, I'm looking right at you and not sure what that is. A long, long tail. Apple again. A fly's victory. Croak, croak. These are some strange achievement descriptions. Well, no, I have no idea. We're just going to do the stuff that I can come up with on the fly. I'm not gonna like try to find everything.
よくあることなの。部屋のローディングが間に合ってないんだ。もう少し待ってて。
Alright, after Steiernork, I want to try the penguin minigame again. Found it, but I was tripping in Ryu Ento's game. The girl doesn't even resemble slightly her. Alright, well, in that case, can you maybe tell me the name of the game so that I don't get banned? So that I make sure, you know, that I don't play that on Twitch ever. Because it's funny, but, you know, don't need that to happen to me. Oh yeah, or just post a clip. Tim always said it's a bad. Still funny. Right, I need to win the penguin game, Ted. The penguin game needs to be won.
簡単だよ。雪玉を集めるの。もちろん雪玉が一番多い人の勝ち。2ラウンド一緒に遊ぼう。
Okay, so far we're looking amazing. Alright, first round easy win. I paused and tried to find the game because I don't leave the game in the description. Well, I know I just need to win the second round as well. No! Okay, that was close, but I got it. You're always looking amazing, Cinti. Thank you. You're a natural penguin, I'm the greatest penguin. Should catch you on real eyes. Whoa. Were clothes available, huh? Okay, well I got the achievement for beating the penguin game. And apparently we unlocked new claws for beating the penguin game, which was interesting. Love, love, school days. Ah yes, that already sounds quite sus. Is it a visual novel?
その後、お互いに手札から好きなカードを出して、もし君のハート、ライフの数値が私よりも 大きい場
You know what, let me go back to the main menu and just try to load into the next chapter with the save. But also... Christmas cloths? Oh my goodness! That's a very short skirt. Ah yes, the Happy Christmas command, of course. Steam page says it's a horror game. I mean, you know, the horror of getting banned, I guess. Well. Right, we're just gonna ignore her, work on right here. Seems to have a similar approach to me side. I guess that's probably why Gab was confused when. Alright, I noticed down the code because I remember this. I knew that I wasn't gonna remember the code, so I wrote it down. In case I don't remember, which was a great idea. You're amazing, past Cinti. Thank you for remembering that I won't remember. Save of lies. Keep safe and sound. Oh. Well, I'm just saying I would bet on my opinion. Carcinti was the ghost, I know, right? She threw out heavy flowers and posted her feet pics. Damn. Oh, 17%, so she was throwing us into a cartridge from the very beginning, huh? That's trippy. Ouch. Huh. And we're back in the main menu. Sure, I guess. Where do we continue? Okay, it just puts us back here. Why is my menu red? That's interesting. Huh. I never found out what this room is actually for. Don't worry about it. Of course. Of course. Okay, so now we have done everything she wanted. We have done the opposite of what she wanted. We have opened to save. What else do we want to do? It's the alternative skin you select with Christmas after we left all. Ah, I see. Clearly. Well, menu colors changed to match. Oh my god, Cappy, we love Cappy. The loop. Millimeter, dummies and forgotten puzzles, ghost meter. She just wants to sleep. Good times. Novels, reading books, destroying glitches, run and hide, old version, Vikander, derivative, reboot. Leave the core. I grab more dimmer, be right back. Alright. Okay, so let's go to best meter. You mean Cappy? No.
どうなってるの？ゲームはどこ？よくもルートを台無しにしてくれたわね。君、どういうつもり？
Alright, now we need to wait for her to get back into the shower.
そっか、わかった。私、とっても忙しいんだから、 君みたいなおバカさんとは付き合ってられないの。なんて嫌みったらしいの。
So about to make the very important question, Cynthia asks,
君とは友達になれそうもないわね。
what's the very important question?
いったったった。君のせいで怪我しちゃった。もう、なんなの？ミト？勘弁してよ。ミトなんてどうでもいい。1から100まで興味ない。私はミイラ。あの子たちはミト。
I really wonder what the other achievements could be.
そう言ったでしょ。どういう種類のおバカさんなの？
I mean, the Great Dance one is
どこ
pretty
に行くつ
obvious.
もりよ。ここから簡単に出ていけると
When
でも
will
思ってる？
leave a stream on Pokemon Tissue Pocket until I get the Goigengo Ham? Oh, we will see about that one. Ooh, we're still streaming. Good evening, Cynthia chat. Did you put something nice? Hey, Tasty. I somehow was 2 immersive Giratina EXs out of 1 10 so that was cool. So I guess I have the immersive already. That's big indeed. Other than that, nothing too exciting. We got a Tucson Lucario full art, which was cool. Where are we going right now? Oh, we're trying to walk outside. No, it has this big. I knew this was gonna pop up in response.
そこが出口だと思った？なんだと思う？不思議の国とか。
I still can't believe that she just has a freaking sword. Truly the weep meter. Alright, time to take a look around. And put my hand into the glitch.
近づかないで。これが何なのか、私にもわからないの。
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna stand in there. You know, it's just the most comfortable spot in the house. Just kick back and relax, you know?
もし私の家が爆発したら、君も死んじゃう
Yeah,
わよ。
goodbye. Alright. Run. That's one glitch done. Alright, time to do what we came here for. Well, I did not expect this to actually work. Hello, Mito. How are you doing? Wow. I did not expect this to actually work. Does she have any extra dialogue for that?
これ以上怒らせないで。早くここから出てってよ。
No, Hetsuke Tasty appreciates. understandable.
私がシャワー浴びてるんだってば。
Christian Wilson. Not really the goal of the game, but you know, a welcome side effect. Does it also mean? Oh, it does. Interesting. We can actually have a look at the level symmetry. Damn, why is everyone so big today? Honestly, pretty impressive. Alright, well, that didn't get me any new achievements. Yeah, Mr. Good Meter in the basement. I've not played this for a long. Yeah, we played through it once.
それより、君はいつまでバグに手間取ってるの？
I'm just hunting for achievements and things that I didn't manage to do the first time around.
でも、私の家が無事ってことは、キッチンのバグは解消できたのね。
Alright, well, we did what we came here for, which was to see if we can abuse the photo mod. Right, we're still missing several other achievements. I wonder if these are in the order that you would get them. Well, Meter, have you woke up with a wish to pee Mitzli where knows he can't wear hinst? What? Huh? That will be my answer to her. Sus. Alright. We're still also missing some meters. Quite a lot, actually. Okay, so we can play the rhythm game with Cappy. We haven't perfected that one yet. What else? We haven't seen the centimeter meter. Wrong him out. Which one was the meter where I could play Doom? I know that I was able to play like a Doom game at some point. I think it was an arcade machine, huh? Sadly, I kind of forgot where that was. Alright, let's try doing the rhythm game again. And also we get to meet Cappy, which is an absolute win. Oh, Cappy in winter outfit. Alright, Cappy. Let's play. Bang, bang, dum, bang, bang. I have to do something else for science, chat. We all know that it is necessary. Damn. No additional graphics, huh? Never mind the additional graphics. 10 out of 10 game. Best game ever made. Why does this winter outfit look like cosplay that you buy in 18 plus shops? Well, probably because the skirt is like 2 millimeters longer than her thighs. On a good day. On a bad day it's even shorter. Alright, let's see if I can do this rhythm game perfectly this time. Neat.
さあ、私の記録を破れるかな？怖がらないで。君の番だよ。
Let's do it. Yeah, well, so much for that, huh? The first note is always the hardest, man.
Skill issue.
It is, it is. Damn, I literally would have had it, except for the very first nod.
もっとやりたい？
Mita's good till she can come over. I have Beat Saber. So do I. Actually, I started playing a bit more Beat Saber again recently. But before you ask, I am not sure if I will stream it. Tim said we never had Beat Saber with the new model, right? Well, that's because it doesn't work. The new model is not in 3D, so I can't really put it in a 3D space. Time to get a 3D model. Ah yes, of course. Why is it snowing? Why is it snowing? Is it because I gave her the Christmas outfit? Beat Saber foot model time. The foot model is also in 2D, guys. See, I wouldn't mind using odd model or even no model at all. Really. Maybe.
どうだった？君の番だよ。
Last month also wasn't 3D. How is a clip of you informing us of that? Oh,
私たち
yeah, let's go.
完璧なデュエットだね。最後に少し踊ろっか。
Let's go. We got the achievement for the perfect dance. Here's it for reference that everyone needs to understand what Gab is talking about. Context is important. Keep forgetting the voice tracks. 2D waifu better than 3D. For real, that's why Cynthia's best waifu. Cynthia agrees with you, she only has 2D waifus. Can't get any more 2D than that. Yeah. And when will triple headpad? I see. Then was a little pay the last one. Because it's kind of fun. Now, the problem is that I don't really have any clue what the other achievements are about. So, chat, I'm gonna need your opinion here. After I've totally destroyed this rhythm game, because I'm just so good at it. Ouch. Thinks he just wants to check me those after she dances, that may be part of the motivation. In any case, what do you think, chat? After this, do we want to look up the remaining achievements and see if we can do any of the other ones? Do we want to play a bit more Pokemon Pocket? And maybe actually play the game, you know? Use the cards instead of just pull them? Or do we just want to end stream? Those are the three options. Decide on something while I play. I will check back with you once I have won. PV
失敗してくれてたら私の勝ちだったのに。もう十分踊ったよね。
What do you mean just one mistake and I had lost? Does that mean as I need to win all 3 games? Boo. Well, let's see. Anything but ending stream and stream. But your PP is small, shit is actually huge. Or is that a loon with fly horn is Won't be able to play Pokemon today, gotta get out soon and get ready to catch some Z's. They are the hardest cards to catch, true. My PP is beyond what you would expect. Then I wonder what these remaining achievements could be. Okay, so one of them is called Pro Gamer. Check just about everywhere, so that's probably for finding all the cartridges. Without taking damage is probably for beating the Doom game without taking damage. Definitely a bit difficult. First I gotta go, bye y'all. Alright, see ya Pickle. Thanks for dropping in. At such a Grandma roused they 3 wins left to reach Grandmaster. Where's Kato so on a flex? Damn, Grandmaster, not bad. You know, I kind of want to reload this and make sure that I don't fail the first rhythm game so that I get all 3 perfect just to see if she has different dialogue. Think I'm gonna do it. He's streaming right now, we can go to the stream, just flex. Ah, that sounds like a great idea. Alright, have fun, Tasty. Right. Let me focus so I can actually get all of these. Well, we're following. No way did he seriously just end stream like that? He saw you coming, Tasty. Oh no, he's running! He's running, get him! Let me see if there's an achievement guide for this game. Maybe I will get all the achievements after all. Depending on how difficult they are. Hi, someone seems to have made a custom model to turn her to Monica. Of course. And the mod to turn her into the cat girl. Also, of course. Ah yes, and the community guide to... I love Forms drive through community guides have just one called How to Get an IRL Girlfriend. I see. He's not streaming. Liar, who didn't stream? Sorry, Kev. Tell us. Damn, he just appeared. Also, apparently, for one of the achievements, I literally just need to stand around. Okay, no wonder I didn't fucking side that one. Stand AFK in game till the player takes out his game. In the fly minigame, get 25 points. Can be completed in any chapter as long as you save. Alright, I guess we're just gonna stand here and talk a bit, chat. Pilot stream today just ended. Hey, Cass, I just tried to join the stream. Hey. Yeah, that's basically Kay now, so we just want to send Tasty over to tell you about hitting Grandmaster, and in that exact moment you ended your stream. It was quite the timing. But yeah, you know, I'm just gonna stand here. Wait until my character takes out his phone. Which hopefully will happen sooner rather than later. It doesn't say how long you need to be AFK, so I hope it's not like half an hour or something. We danced with Mita today, buddy, that as well. Man, why do I need to be AFK for this achievement? How is the character gonna take out his spawn if he's literally inside his spawn? I have no clue. But it says that I can do it in all chapters as long as I'm safe, so we should be fine. Well, but maybe it doesn't work inside the, like... Yeah, maybe I shouldn't try to do it in the middle of the minigame. Let me first do minigame and then try it. And then the stream and Cinti streams like him with Cinti. Hey y'all, vous? For me? I hit the first note, chat. This is a blessed run. Alright. You, me, we the team. Yeah. I'll do another round? Yes, we are. Whether I do it. She thinks they know what's to it before reaching bedtime, that's why I thought I missed his stream. Alright, 2 more songs to go. I just need to not make any mistakes. Then it's gonna be fine. My friends are Susan players are hot and Luna players never shower. I have literally no idea about Marvel Rivals, I don't even know what the characters look like, but I sure hope that you're proving your friend wrong by showering. If not, go shower. No stinky gaming allowed around here. And no, I'm also not stinky. And yes, I do shower, shut up. Alright, let's do this. Didn't say anything since he knows us. Alright, that's the second one. Fate's Thread Linkcast. A perfect duet. Great, one last one. How about a dance? Alright, one more chat. We're gonna get out this time. But yeah, I do know you. Susan got badass. As true as is talking to us. Isn't she always? I kinda am always. I wouldn't mind if indeed of never shower. Hey, sure. But she still thinks we are real. Oh, it was to be clear. Time to go to bed. Bye, fine. Go, I need to open the good night pack. Can I get a blessing for the last pack of the day? Of course. I wish you an immersive Giratina. After all, I already have enough, so I can share now. Do you still play League or more like do you only play League? Well, now that Vanguard is mandatory, however, has been cleared from League. He has been forcibly evicted from the game. I'm free now. Or are you?
オッケー、ダンスフロアを盛り上げて。
Alright, now I need to focus for a moment. Last one, chat. I just need to not mess up. Let's go!
失敗してくれてたら私の勝ちだったのに。もう十分踊ったよね。
Okay. So we don't get anything for it, but hey. At least I have proven that I can win everything. Huh. I still gotta open the Pokemon pack before going, but thanks, I'm full of League. I played Earth with Friends, drunk with Scrits, and got a 4-month vacation. Oh yes, well, I mean, I think that was quite deserved if you ask drafting. Curses were with me for my final League games. One extended vacation, also why would you do that? Was a Lucario X not as immersive Giratina, but not terrible? We take those. But I go to the World League. It's like 3 months ago, but I'm not messing the game at all. It's the best version, why not the better one? Yeah, I figured. So for me, they pretty much everything a day, then stop from one day to the next, and I must have oh. Have a good night, you all. Enjoy the stream. Good night, Kev. See ya. You won in a rhythm game on child level difficulty. Stop hyping yourself up. Excuse me, you try doing this one. The timing is not as easy as you would think. Also, I'll have you know that I also win on Beat Saber. I'm good at rhythm games and the party phase. And I will not have you tell me otherwise. Phew. What a cute kitty cat. Thoughts and this baby had pet. Well. That reminds me, I don't think I ever found the... At least you can win with all its straps. Oh. I have never found the Cap E cartridge. Oh. Hello. Hello. Oh no, it's duplicating. That's a ton of carrots. What a funny bug. I think there was a carrot-related achievement. Okay, apparently there are several glitched carrots to find. I need to find all of them. Alright. You can have a lot of fun with carrots for sure. Couldn't apply I was in game. I see, I see. Okay. Guess we find at least one glitched carrot. Strange that I never found any of the turrets, because I thought that we had been quite thorough in our searchings, but it feels like 7 carrots and I've missed all of them. But that's pretty significant.
何してるの？ほら、立って一緒に遊ぼうよ。
Nick Rand don't have as much opinion about season 12, I think. They were sort of saying the great. Like, Reed went on insane levels. Honestly, I feel like the one thing that destroyed League is the community. I can still have fun with the game. The problem is that every time I try to do that, like at least 2 people are flaming me for no reason. At least that's what it feels like, and so in such an environment it's just not fun to play. And so, oh my god. Tappy, you have a lot of ducks. I appreciate it. It is quite based. Though I don't know about the duck in the toilet. That one may be a bit too much. Alright, well, let me have a look at the achievement list. That's why I've always been playing pre-made. I mean, yeah, that's just so comparative video games work. People don't want to acknowledge that they're bad, so they blame everyone else, as always. Alright, let's AFK so our character hopefully gets the croaky game hours and have a look at the other achievements that we need to do. What else are we missing? Compared to that community, the League community is really well behaved. That's pretty sad, honestly. Okay, so the first achievement that I can see here, yeah, so winning the Doom minigame without taking damage. So that's basically what I expected it to be. I had a lot of fun with the CSGO community, those are funny and entertaining. Ah no, I don't have the nerve to deal with these people anymore. Alright, that's another thing. Oh. Shooter stole my game. Excuse me, I wanted to play that. So much for you can basically do it in any chapter, huh? The achievement guide lied to me. Or let's do it in a different one. Can't believe the achievement guide would just lie to me. Told me I could do it anywhere, and then Cappy just steals my game. It's so rude. Alright, we need to go into Dummies and Forgotten Puzzles to play the Doom minigame again. Worst community is World of Tanks. Damn, and Blade of Washes. As you may have expressions like can you blush, or I can do a bunch of things. I can be very angry at you. You know, when you ask questions. I'm just kidding, I like when you ask questions. I can be very sad and cry. You wouldn't want me to cry, would you? I have these hard eyes, you know. We also have a slight blush at least, but it's not that noticeable. Other than that, I can disable the lighting and enable it, you know. I can become a Christmas tree. I can disable my battery and enable it. I can turn off my crown if I want to. Yeah. You look so cute when crying. Sauce. Very sauce. Combat because his Rowan doesn't have blood. True, true. Continue to get blush slides, we can scale it. I'm rooting for a speech. Oh, true, silly me. She does. Of course, she always looks good in general. Facial illustration was just curious. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Right, let's try to actually get somewhere here. Oh, that was a bit close. The easy did it again, first try. These stars are just no match for me. Oh yeah, thanks for posting the green skin model showcase. Let me check that out. Yeah, go right ahead. I may also have some additional functions that no one knows about yet. But you know, no one knows about those yet. I just think it can vibrate. Not quite, but oh, Svinty can vibrate when. Oh, I need to. I need to keep pressing the button while drawing. So what function, Svinty? You will find out in time. I'm asking nicely. Well, you will know at some point. Will still take a considerable time though. My lore is not there yet. Better be adjustable blush, not quite. Seamless escape between 0 and 1 is what the word needs. Clearly, the blush feature is the most important thing anyone has ever invented. Yes, what thus of her affronting her chest? I would never. You know what? That actually sounds about right.
やあ、しまった。ごめんなさい。殺しちゃうとこだった。あ、私じゃなくて冷蔵庫か。君を殺しちゃいそうになったのは。
Or else gonna ignore her.
そっか。
Get ignored, idiots. Get ignored. Haha. No, it doesn't. I don't trust you. I feel like it maybe does. You know? Feel like it maybe does. Why can I not run in this environment? Let me walk faster, please. Oh yeah, no, I see. Did you find it? Thank you for the head card. Alright. Just gonna take the cable car real quick. Right, for goddamn fucking meter phone. I forgot about that. Any cartridges around here? No? No. Alright, here we go. Give me the gun. Often the second reason why Cindy can't blush. How? It's because she knows no shame. True. True. Quite the impressive superpower, don't you think? I thought I had that one a bit better. I have to say, this minigame was always a bit too easy. I feel like I could have added some extra, like, enemy types or something. Or more enemies or a boss, something. Like, these guys spawn one by one and so slow that you can basically not die here. Alright, there's the arcade that we were looking for. But before we start the arcades, let me AFK again, so this time we can take out our gaming console and actually play it without the meter grabbing it from us. Shaking my head. Alright, what other stuff are we missing? We're missing 1 in the glitch level, 1 in the old version. Oh, I think I didn't play the snake game long enough, so that's something we would have to do. Apparently we can play the Quadrangle minigame again after returning to the core. Okay, then there are 2 for the collection things. And the pro game is just for getting all the achievements, okay. We're actually not missing a lot in that case. And honestly, the things that I had to look up were quite outlandish, like who just goes AFK to try and find an achievement? That doesn't make any sense, does it? The beating the minigame without taking damage, which we're about to do, is something that I also had on my list. I expected that was one of them. The snake game I probably also figured out. The glitch carrots, maybe not. The fondue, which I know to maybe also not. I didn't think that replaying the quadrangle minigame would give you another achievement. I thought since we already played this, it wouldn't change. And well, all the collectibles are a whole different story. But hey, let's go. Okay, so how do I actually play this? Okay, so I can control the thing. And I can collect the coins. Seems like I have no other abilities besides moving. So I guess the goal is just to outrun everything. Oh, I didn't get that one. Damn. I need to wake up at 5. I'm too grumpy if I don't have enough sleep at 5, oh god. Alright, have a good night, Tasty. Definitely make sure that you get some sleep if you need to get up that early. Damn, I ran into that. That's not good. Let me try that again. Oh, not at 5 in the morning, but in 5 hours. Okay. So I was only reading it on like my second monitor. That makes more sense. But still, yeah. Make sure you get some sleep. Yeah, at 6, yeah, I got it. Ignore me. I was just being a dum-dum for a moment. Sleep well. Alright, we're back to 10 points. I think we need 15 for the achievement. I can't believe a developer tried to sneak this game past me by putting it into the AFK, like... I don't know how to call it. But like, who hides a game behind being AFK? Seriously? I'm not 100% sure I needed 15 coins, so I'm just gonna keep collecting. Hello, any more coins? Ah. Hey, Raspberry achievement. So collecting 25 coins in the freaking ASK minigame. Let's see how many I can get. I got all the way up to 30, that's pretty cool. Our character is freaking zooming at this point. But so... did a frog spawn inside of me? What? I don't know what happened there. Well, we got the achievement. A strange game, the only way move is not to play. Simply blind. I got the achievement, that's all I wanted. Maybe I was parked on a coin the entire time. Oh, and I guess I just didn't see him. Alright, now it's time to play Doom without getting hit at all. And we get to see Hot Devil Meter again. Hot devil meter. Alright, the goal is to not lose a single health. Oh, I didn't know that there were like jumpy noises. And I got hit. Alright, I went well. Just gonna keep sniping over there. Alright, these guys over here just run away. They don't actually try to harm me, I don't think. So basically free pickings. Next wave. Alright. Looking pretty good. Oh. That's it. Alright. Easy. And we got the achievement for doing it without taking any damage. Like, very nice. Okay, what's next on our list? Okay, it turns out we do need to go back to my favorite meter. Which is this one. Because apparently there's carrots in her house. And of course we need to have her freaking fall on her back again. Very important. Man, why is there no skip function? Blah, 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 blah. Why cannot skip your dialogue? Why? Why? You're keeping me from gaming?
そっか、わかった。私、とっても忙しいんだから、君みたいなおバカさんとは付き合ってられないの。なんて嫌みったらしいの。君とは友達になれそうもないわね。いったったった。君のせいで怪我しちゃった。もう。なんなの?
Okay, so apparently...
勘弁してよ。見たなんてどうでもいい。1から100まで興味ない。
Okay, so one achievement is after the third glitch.
私はミイラ。あの子たちは見た。あっちもこっちも全部見た。
And yeah, then there's like 7 glitched carrots, apparently. The question is if all the glitched carrots are in this version, or if I need to find like one in every version. Because we did find one in Cappy's house, so maybe there's like one in every Mita's house. in which case we will need to visit multiple chapters. Also, I obviously need to find the carrot first. Alright, let's first trigger this cutscene so that we can actually move through the house freely.
そこが出口だと思った？なんだと思う？不思議の国とか。
Chat, where would you hide a
通
carrot?
路なんてないわよ。
If you need to find a carrot, where would you hide it? Is it in the same place as before? Then I found it.
この人参にはもううんざり。
I'm so sick of this carrot, it's like it's alive. Every time I see it, it teleports somewhere else. Okay. Okay, so the carrot that we found in Cappy's house was just her funny haha glitched carrot. But this one teleports. I see. If I had found it and triggered it the first time, I totally would have done this achievement, but I didn't even find the first carrot, so I had no idea this was going on. Damn. Well, now that I know about it, let's see where the carrot could have teleported. Apparently we need to find it 7 times, so I assume that it always chooses a different room. At least that's how I would do it if I was the game developer. Okay. Let's see. Carrots. You don't have to think like a game developer, you have to think like a carrot. Okay, so I can improve people's eyesight. I am very orange. If I were a teleporting carrot, where would I go? Honestly, good question. Where would you go if you were a teleporting carrot? The eyesight thing is a myth. Well, I found it. Gone again? You think there's anything we can do about
で
it?
きることは全部試したもの。これ以上は時間の無駄よ。ただの悪ふざけだし。
Tried everything to see out of in some kind of cosmetic joke. No, I will keep trying. I will find the carrot. Can be used for other purposes, clearly. Oh well. Although I don't think that it teleported into those kinds of places, I'm pretty sure we would have noticed. Found it.
「これが何なのか私にもわからないの。何かのバグね。
Yeah.
何の指輪？婚約指輪とか？
Maybe Mila's just not telling you. Why, you know, in that case, he has a very impressive poker face, I have to say.
君も死んじゃうわよ。
A very impressive poker face indeed. Well, maybe somewhere over here this time? Or maybe it's back in the bathroom. Let me go. Right, have a good night, Kalos. Thanks for stopping by. God, where are you hiding that carrot, Mila? Ah! Found it. Okay, where is it now? Oh. Well, that was definitely the hardest one to find yet. I could barely see it. You know, I'm not sure if finding this carrot is good for the game. I feel like it may be damaging something. A carrot that can grow, huh? A teleporting growing carrot. Oh my goodness. Right, and there's the achievement. Nice. Okay, now that we have dealt with the carrot and had our fun with it, let's deal with the glitches. We need to get all the way to the 4th glitch for the other achievement. Alright. That's the first glitch done. Yeah, I'm out. Hello.
恥知らず。知らないわよ、そんなの。それより、君は
Alright, while she's talking, I may read the achievement again. After failing the 4th glitch, stare at the meter figure on the computer disk until it stares back at you. Alright.
私の家が無事ってことは、キッチンのバグは解
This
消で
one,
きたよ
eh?
ね。そう。だったらいいわよ。バスルームに入って。
Alrighty. Then deal with this one. Damn, I fell for the dead end. What? Not dead end? Oh, it was just the end. Oops. That was way faster than I had it planned in my memory. So I didn't think that could possibly be the end. Damn. Hate it when they don't last. Okay, so do I just like keep looking at her? Oh no, it's at the figure. not her. I said after the third glitch, so let's get her out of there.
いた。もうまた驚かさないでよ。
Bruh, you hit your head, you dumb fuck. How'd you manage that?
そんなことを聞くために
You're such a
私の
silly
読書を
bean.
邪魔したってわけ？見たことないわよ。あ、待って、聞きたいことがある。
Just like
君
Cindy.
はここから
How
脱
have
出
you
しよ
know
うと
that
し
I
た？
only hit my head
そうよね。
like 2 or 3 times that I started studying, okay? It's basically not at all.
変に聞こえるかもしれないけど、残って私と一緒に読書でもしない？
Oh god, the carrot is back.
だったら
Oh
バグ
no.
ナ探したら？私が頭をぶつけたのはこれで2回目。君のせいなんだからね。
Oh no. With a head that big, I would have expected more. Yeah. Shut up. Alright, third glitch. And there we go. Okay, now I just need to stare at the puppet. I'm just gonna ignore whatever she's doing. Oh, hey, it changed. That was cute. Alright. That concludes that. Alright. Toast legs and tea all. Alright, back to main menu. Next up, we need to go into the old version. Yes, the old version. Oh, a beautiful neck lady. I remember.
ここで待ってて。何か落としたかも。すぐ戻るから。そうしたら新しい世界に行こう。
Do you remember the neck of September? I don't know what I'm singing. Oh, right, it says find the exit. Last time I just like talked to her and stuff. But you literally get the achievement just for trying to leave. Duh. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't try that. Alright. Well, that's bad. And, that's literally everything we had to do here. Can't believe it. Well. Then, next up, rewards. Cause and you never tried it, because why would you leave someone like her? Exactly. I can't make the NPC sad. We know that. Alright, we have to play through this again. I need to play the snake minigame. It is very important that I play the snake. I knew I should have played some more snake minigame back when we first saw it. But I didn't. Oh, you want to play more? Oh, yes, of course. I didn't know that you had a pet snake, Alva. That's very cute. Alright, put that over there. That's here, here, there. There we go. A very cute pet snake indeed. Very, very cute. Damn, look at how great of a program I am. Hana, the entire day's work done in like a few clicks. Amazing job. It do be like that. So that's what your old job was like, right? This is exactly how it goes. You like press WASD to code a bit when you move some files, and then you press the buttons. Thinking like that, okay, good, good. Green, red, yellow, yellow. Alright, we're speedrunning real life out here. If I remember correctly, I need to make it through a week before she intervenes. But the tasks get easier and easier, so we should be speeding up. Blue, red, yellow, green. Boop. Boop. Boop, boop. It's another day of work. Imagine if that actually was a day of work, like you just sit down in front of your PC, you press like 5 buttons and you're done. Honestly, it would probably get boring pretty quickly. Life, I mean, you know? I feel like it is nice if you have something to work on. Hate you after reasons I had to quit that job. You. Understandable. Oh. Right, I didn't change clothes. Alright, scythes. Okay, I think this is the last day. So one more change of clothes, one more leaving the apartment, and then we go to sleep. Yeah, there we go. Alright. No. I wanna play on my phone. Let me play the snake game. I just want to play the snake game. Please. Please. The snake game, please. There. Okay, I need to get to 25 if I remember correctly. That's actually not gonna be easy. That's gonna be a gigantic snake. It's been a while since I've actually played this game in like any capacity, honestly. Maybe it was 15, I'm not sure. "23 giant snake indeed, yep. Okay, seems like it was in fact 25. We are on a good path so far. Hey yo, did you see that? That was insanely lucky. Alright. A long, long tail. I'm sure you can relate, Harbor. Classic Zinty like. Just getting casually like 3 apples in a row, you know. Easy. Let's see if I can get to like 40 or 50. Aww. Damn. It was a good run. 48 we take those. Let's see if we can fill the entire map. We're not like bad. I swear I pressed to the left, but it didn't register. Hello. Alright, back to main menu. Hey yo, she winked at me, chat. Woohoo. Which one is the next one? Reboot. Really? Yes. Alright. Can you wink at us, Cinti? Winked.
ここにいたんですね。どうしてコアから離れたんですか？待っててって言いましたよね。
Thank you, Vaughn. You're welcome.
まあ、いいです。
And thank you for the
収穫はありまし
headpad.
た。これが番号かと。早く試して
Let
み
me
ましょう。
out. Let me
まずはここ
out.
から出なくては。狂ったミタは今は新しいプレイヤーに気を取られて私たちに構っていられないと思います。
Ah yes, just some good old-fashioned murder. I remember this.
何かなくしたの？もう一回彼女に聞いてみなよ。受け止めて。
I love how she just fucking throws her head at me. Alright, what do I do now? Huh. Well, hello. And the game reset.
どなたですか？
Yay, she's alive. She has only lost everything that makes her her. Let's go. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah,
出られない
yeah.
というのは？
Yeah, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on?
なんでしょう。わかりません。なんと言えばいいのかわかりません。
Let me leave. Let me leave.
構いませんけど。
Dong di dong di dong.
はい、ここに座ってますね。
Alright, time to do what we came here for. Video games. Hell, do I still remember the login? I think it was this? Yeah, I'm so smart. I can remember things for a week. Bet you didn't think I could, but I can. Alright, so I think we just have to beat this again. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, these are different levels, right? Because last time these indestructible blocks did not show up until like the end. Alright, these also seem to be harder, so I'll actually focus here. Damn. And now I don't even see the thingy anymore. The like timer. Ah, frick. Oh boy, okay, and I have to start over every time, huh? Right, just time to log in and get good. I have to say that it was a surprisingly fun game given how like simple the premise is. Oh god. Oh, I know the game is just freaking trolling me, man. Oh god, the control scheme did not change. Oh my god, that's... I still have to control it in the same way. Even though it's like completely on its head. So I still need to press left to go to the old left. Even though it's like completely different now. Oh boy. Is this the hardest achievement of the game? It's nice that this one just waits for me. Alright. Oh my god, I need to be so fast for that one. The game really said Kedro says it is yet. True! At least the levels are over relatively fast, and some of them just go by in a heartbeat, like this one for example. So that at least helps me get back to where I was relatively quickly. Alright, here we go. This bullshit again. Alright. Oh god, now I need to mirror my movement. Oh. Oh god. No need to rotate your movement. Shut up. Oh, and I actually have to do it quite quickly. Like, I hesitated only for a moment on that last one. It actually cost me my life. I need to, like, instantly realize what button to press. I don't have any time to think about it. It's also very annoying that I don't even see the timer anymore. I liked it when I had the timer. It told me how long I can take for a level, and it was really nice to know that. You know, almost the same level again. Do you see that? For a moment I went over but I didn't shoot. And then I took like a moment to think about what button to press in order to get back over there to try again, and that moment cost me my life. have to say though, I'm really having a surprising amount of fun with this game considering how simple it is. Once again, it turns out that games don't need to be complicated or like impressive, they just need to be interesting. Also, I totally missed my chance to move over to the other side because I was yapping too much. Imagine yapping too much. Couldn't be me. Alright, now we can just move over here, and then all of that is no problem. Okay. Oh. Oh god, it's rotating even more. Did I do it? Yes, okay. Whew. I have to say, I expected them to pull like another underhanded trick at the end there. GG! But so they didn't. At the end it was actually quite fair. Thank you for the GG and the W. Okay, so what are we still missing? I think we're basically done. Yeah, so now we're just missing the collection achievement. I kinda expected that as well, yeah. Yeah, now we're just missing the collect every meter cassette and collect every like player cassette. Let me have a look at where they are. Maybe if they're like quick to collect, we can do those. If they're like hard to find, then maybe we won't. Alright, all cartridges. Let's see. Who are we actually missing? Characters. Okay, we are missing Tiny Meter. Alright, let's go see Tiny Meter, I guess. I can't believe I didn't get Tiny Meter. I guess I didn't look around properly. It's supposed to just be here. But it's probably only here in like a sort. It's probably only it's probably only there during one like loop iteration, and it's probably one of the loops where I'm being chased or something. And that's why I didn't have a look at it. At least that's my guess. I love this music effect when the music like starts becoming offbeat. It's a classic, you know. It is often used, but I always like it. Alright, still no cartridge. Floridos keep running in circles. Maybe I didn't see it because it was dark? Who knows? Oh my goodness, it's here. I wonder what it is. What could it be? Let's do no cartridge. I remembered you. You cannot get me twice. Dum ba dum ba dum. Still no cartridge. Up. Why can I not proceed? Oh, because I need to take the baseball bat. Alright, sure. Yeah, I think that the cartridge is only on the table once she sits on that chair there. And at that point I probably stopped looking at it, because I was like, it's just always the same. But it wasn't. Ding dong. Okay, so now we take care of the clock, and I think after that, tiny meter is gonna show up. Wait, what was the time? Ah, it's a bit after 3. Something like this. Yep. There she is. Hey, Mita. Oh. Still no cartridge. Damn, this is what I fear. This is what the way home feels after a long and hard day. Sorry. Alright, we have acquired tiny meter. You know what else is long and hard? Well, I feel like we made that joke like 10 times to stream it out. And, uh, well, still no cartridge. Come on, give me the cartridge, please. But there it is. Yeah, no wonder I didn't find it. That is a very specific moment to actually look at that table after running past it like 20 times with nothing on it. Oh no. No, it doesn't save. No. Bruh. I don't know. I'm dying. Alright, I just decide we're not doing this. Never mind then. Never mind, never mind. Right. In that case, let's just end the stream here. We have been going for a moment anyway. And we have actually acquired every single achievement except for the collection achievements. So I would say we got all the fun ones. And in extension, I would also say that we found all the fun parts of the game and we did all the mini games and stuff. So we're just gonna take that. I've just decided. Alright, let's find someone to raid, shall we? Let's see. We could write Lure. We could write Heathcliff. Haven't read either of them in the last 13 days. Let's have a look into Mass Library. Nobody expects the Library Inquisition. I always expect them. Right, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Don't forget tomorrow's stream. It's gonna be at 11 as usually, even though it's only me and V, so no change time. And yeah, I look forward to it. I will see you then. Have a good night, have sweet dreams, sleep well, and bye bye.